Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. It's Teresa here with Color Rush Studio today, having a play with the September 24 You Rock kit, and also this beautiful cut file, the BU cut file, available at the Color Rush Studio Facebook page. And I've also grabbed a couple of ink colors here and some stencils from my stash. I want to do just a little background. I want to have a play with these hexagons and, of course, the embellishments and alphabets that were also in this month's kit. I have those nearby. So let me get started. I'm going to work on a plain piece of marshmallow basil cardstock, and I've already cut out the cut file. I used it's a little sparkly cardstock from Basil, and I thought it was a perfect match with that light blue. And also the light blue ink that I chose. And so I'm going to just sort of lightly pencil around that cut file just to get some hexagons to go behind the cut file. I'm not going to back the cut file with the hexagons. They're going to be just one piece adhered to the white cardstock. But I wanted to go ahead and get the shape cut out so that I know where to put my mixed media on the white background. 'Cause it seems sort of not, sort of pointless to fill in behind the hexagons with the mixed media. So speaking of the mixed media, what I grabbed two stencils, and one of them is from the Crafter's Workshop, and the other one I'm actually not sure. It's Ink Spots, and I couldn't really decide if I wanted to do ink spots behind the hexagons or the dragonfly and the grid and sort of almost mechanical elements on the Crafter's Workshop stencil. So some decision making coming up, but here I'm going to go ahead and outline the hexagons. And notice how I just followed the title cut file there with a kind of almost L-shaped hexagon cutout there. And so that's sort of how it's shaping up to be with the photo. And here you can see that stencil a little bit better. So these ink blenders are from Waffle Flower Crafts. I love these. I love how easy it is to blend these in, to just grab a little ink cube here and lay down ink. And again, just following the pencil outline that I used. Look how cool that looks. And this really helps to tie in the white cardstock with the rest of the layout. There's nothing wrong with plain white backgrounds. I love that. It's a clean, modern look. But I think that this definitely fits in with the theme of the layout. It gives some visual interest to the background white, and the dragonfly fits really well with Asher's personality. So the photo that I'm using and the story I'm documenting is an ongoing story. Whenever we bring our cat food home, the cat, this is Zoe, she comes and helps put it away, and Asher always likes to put the cat food cans into the bucket and into the pantry for us, and so Zoe will get down with her and play, and it's so cute. And I love that I captured this moment here. And again, it's still an ongoing story, but this is one moment in time where it captures Asher and what Asher looked like at the time with her cute little purple glasses, and how tall she was getting, and also how small Zoe looked at the time. Zoe still looks like a kitten there. So how sweet is that? It's a very sweet photo here. And so just still working here. Notice how I chose 3 ink colors here for the background. There's the lighter blue and a darker blue, and then it's like a pear green. I love those 3 colors together. They're really awesome. If you're wondering what colors are great to pull out from this kit, those 3 are one of my favorites. But you'll notice that I love color so much that I don't very often pull just 1 or 2 or 3 colors from a kit. I often use all of them, and you'll see that as the layout continues, because I went ahead and decided I wasn't really sure if I was gonna back the cut file, but I did. I used this sort of maroon and pink. Was it maroon, Taylor? This sort of maroon and pink pattern paper to back it with. And so pulling some of the pink, the pink and the maroon or magenta. It could be a debate. It could be a debate whether I get it, Taylor. Is it maroon? Is it red? We don't know. But it's definitely here in this kit. It's definitely on the pink side. Love that. Love how that pops off of the hexagons. So I think that was definitely the right decision to back that cut file and help it stand out from the background. We've got 3 layers of a background here, and so I also wanted to help the photo pop off of the background as well. So I'm backing it with some of the pattern paper offcuts here, bending up those edges to give it a little bit of texture. And I think I'm going to tuck it under the top of the cut file here, and then add some of these gorgeous embellishments around the photo to help all of this be a cohesive layout that your eye can take in very easily and make sense of what it's looking at here. We definitely have I always like to talk about lines in my layout and how a line helps your eye know where to go from point A to B to C, wherever. This is a very definitive line, A to B, from left to right, and lots to take in on the way. So I tucked in, check it out, I tucked in the little peace sign. It's not big. I love the sizes of these embellishments. I cut one of the frames in half and tucked that in there, another little layer here. The little yellow smiley, tuck that behind the B and the upper left corner of the photo. And then I was really totally excited to do that center O with the black and white star and the shaky star on top of it using the blue. I love it. I love it so much. I was so excited. And then using some black and white here because there was black and white on the hexagon pattern paper. So I'm going to color in this little flower vase, just like I did with the background. And this is such an easy and fun way to use these die cuts. I love it. It does not have to be exact. I was sort of seeing it like a watercolor. Just two colors, the green and the blue. That's all it needed. Of course, you could be more detailed with it if you wanted to. If you wanted to use a smaller applier or use your finger to color those in, that would be really fun too if you wanted to get more detailed. But I did not get very detailed with it, and it looks really sweet there, tucked in behind the U. I'm going to add my journaling here. This is typically where I do my journaling, just directly underneath the title. Your eye is already reading letters and words, I guess. So it just leads right into the journaling and what you wanted to say about your photo. And then another little thing was the date. And so this was, like I said, it was back in 2016. And I'm going to use an old roller stamp. Listen, I forgot that I put that tab at the top of the photo for the date, but that's all right. I dated it underneath on the other side of the Y there and completed the layout. Thanks so much for watching today. I will have links to this kit and the Kit Club for Color Rush Studio down below, and I'll see you back here again real soon. Bye, friends.